Hello everybody, and welcome back to our walkthrough of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last chapter, we beat the Forest Temple, and in this one, well, we're going to go ahead and move on with the main quest, and we're finally entering Hyrule Field, as we're about to see here. Go ahead and kill off this Bokoblin. Easy enough. And what do you know, there's another one. That was kind of funny, the jump attack set us flying forward there. Alright, and here we are. Now this place is massive, okay? Ocarina of Time, field was pretty big, but oh my god, like, this section here is bigger than Ocarina of Time Hyrule Field, and there's more to it than this. I mean, really, it's amazing, the sheer size. A lot of people don't like it. Personally, I think it's really cool having such a huge Hyrule Field, and I hope Skyward Sword is going to have one as big down in the world below. I know Skyloft isn't that big. But anyway, you can go ahead and head over here. There's a few collectibles we can get, first of which is a piece of heart. And it's actually hiding up here in a tree. You might be able to see it shining there. Kill off the enemies, habit of mine, but you know, whatever. Finish him! Okay, yeah, so I believe right up in this tree, you can see it right there. Just go ahead and target with your boomerang. Bring it right down. This is a piece of heart. One more, and we will have a full heart container, so that's nice. Now what we want to do is go ahead and jump down here, and here's the first of many collectibles called golden bugs in this game. This one is a male beetle, and we don't exactly know what those are for yet, but anyway, it's better to look for them at night, so let's go ahead and cut. Now here, I got interrupted by this guy. This is the postman, sort of like Majora's Mask, I think, except he's a bit more rambunctious and stuff than in Majora's Mask. He's pretty funny, and, you know, he just delivers you letters randomly throughout your quest, and, yeah, that's basically it. This one he gave us right now. You can check it in the pause menu. He just says, "Don't be afraid if I run towards you." It's kind of funny. Alright, so after that little intermission, we can go back to finding the golden bugs. Actually, I had a bit of trouble finding this one, but you can go ahead and look in the map to see where I am. It's in this, like, I guess sort of northeast corner, even though it sort of like dips in. But, yeah, sometimes they'll fly away from you like that. But you get close enough, just quickly tap A. There's a female beetle. Sorry, I sort of skipped through that text a little too quickly. I was forgetting. Sometimes I forget where I record when I'm playing the game, because this is post commentary, and like I'll just think, well, I've read this before, but maybe the people want to read it, so I'll try to get better at that, not skipping through everything. Alrighty then, so we're done here. Go ahead and go through this east exit, and well, we're gonna find another wall of Twilight up ahead there. So yeah, right there. Just instantly just gets blacker and blacker as you get towards it. Like right there, I love that. Like, I love lighting in this game. You're gonna hear me saying that a lot, but yeah. So Minda says it's a lot closer than she thought it would be.
What?
Oh yes, we remember. So yeah, this is routine. We've seen this a few times now. Well, actually, I think this is the second time we've seen it. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna see this, a few more times. So yeah, just go ahead up towards the wall, and she stops you again. I don't know why she stopped you like earlier. It's just kind of funny. But yep, usual thing. And then she comes out again, and then asks you if you want to go in. It just doesn't make sense to me why they split it in half. Like, they stop you 20 feet from the wall, and she talks to you. Then they stop you 20 feet later, right at the wall. And she can't just like walk in with you. She has to go across and pull you in with a giant hand, just to sort of try to make you remind you of the first time you first entered the Twilight Realm. And hey, look at that. I guess we're gonna be okay as Link. Nope, I guess not. We're gonna turn into a wolf anyway. Yeah, he stands up like, hey, like, whoops. Nah, it's not an instantaneous effect. How lovely. Yeah, Midna still doesn't like the our world as much as hers, rightfully so. She's from the Twilight. Okay, so go ahead and head along here, and we're opening up to get another portion of Hyrule Field. And ooh, what's that? Is that our wooden sword? We'll go ahead and check on this. You actually don't have to do this, but like, I've played the game where I haven't done this. But basically, you can sniff, and you see he's smelling the kids of Orden. So basically, you find scents throughout the game. And this is the first of them. It's called the Children's Youth Scent. Okay, yeah. And yeah, it's more convenient than it says. Yeah, you can push X, and this is really cool. If you don't know where to go first time through the game, go ahead and push X, and there you go. You can just follow the scents. And I like how it's like a really curvy line. They don't just walk in a straight line to where they're going. They have to move back and forth like that. It's just kind of funny. Oh my gosh. Back here with some more shadow beasts. And boom. There we go. That was a lot quicker. Sometimes it takes me a bit longer to do, but yeah. So yet another one of these things will open up in the sky. We're actually finally about to be able to use those. So the bridge is out. That won't do. What a pain, she says. Yeah, so basically, what you can do is you can warp. Yeah, she's telling you. Yeah, she tells you about the portals, and you can find them all over the map. We already have 4 of them, and we can warp and actually try to find the bridge, which is really cool. Like, when I first played, I was like, oh my gosh, how am I ever gonna find this? And then I realized, oh, well, of course, you only have 4 warps. Gotta get one of them, so it can't be the one you're at right now. Yeah, so just go ahead and you want to go to the Farron Woods, and right in this little clearing area here. And what do you know? There's a giant bridge sitting right there for us. And I also thought I'd have to look around a bit, like once I did warp to places, but I guess I wasn't really thinking that, you know, I hadn't gone many places yet, so it couldn't be too far. And yeah, of course it's right there. And we can go ahead and warp right back to Kakariko. Well, I just spoiled it, but yeah, that's Kakariko Gorge, the second section of the map. I guess it doesn't really count as a spoiler if, well, actually, it just said it there on the map, but I guess it wouldn't count as a spoiler if you're watching this to find out how to play the game, then, well, so what if I say it a bit early? Alright, so, there we go. She brings it up in the sky, and it's gone. Well, she's bringing it there, and so are we. We're gone, too. Really, really useful. Now, at first, you can't do this all the time. You can only do it when you're a wolf, obviously, but, well, I guess it's not too obvious, but there's parts later in the game where you can do it no matter what, but you have to wait till you're a wolf earlier on to warp, so yeah, it is very useful, though, especially considering, like I was mentioning earlier, how big Hyrule Field is. You know, it's nice to be able to go to different places quicker, instead of having to travel all the way across. Alright, so finally we're back here in Kakariko Gorge, and go ahead and head on to, well, where the scent leads us, which is, in fact, the next town in the game. And pretty much the only town. I mean, you know, typically the older Zelda games, like Zelda 2, had a lot of towns in it, but Twilight Princess does not have that many. I mean, it has, like, the main town, this one, and Eldin Village, I guess you could count, but it's sort of like the beginning area, so it's not really, like, the same. Here I go again with my habit of killing every enemy. Alright then, so there's another gate. It shouldn't be a problem for us. As you can see, they make it a little too obvious as you can dig under right there, so... Oh, this is scary what she says. She's like, what are they trying to keep in? Or out? This kind of makes you go like, oh, like, what's happening? Alrighty then, so just dig under here, and we can enter into, you might have guessed it by now, but, Kakariko Village. Yep, we're about to see first glance of it. Not quite what, many Zelda fans were expecting, I don't think. I mean, compared to the Kakariko from Ocarina of Time and A Link to the Past, this one looks a little lacking, especially in the Twilight. But we'll save that for next video in this part of Chapter 4, so I will see you guys then. Bye for now.